Peace, y'all. Welcome to The Void of Thought. We're all about athletic self-mastery. Leave a like on the video, comment, and subscribe if you'd like. Stay tapped in. There's plenty more videos coming. And check out my Patreon too. We're building something very special over there. All the links will be in the description. But for now, let's get on with this knowledge. Yo, what's up, yo? So I hope everyone is doing great. I took a pretty long hiatus from YouTube. Stopped making videos for a little while because I had to take some time to really get some things straight within myself. It was just celebrating my 27th birthday. It was on March 16th. And leading up to my birthday, like the entire month leading up to my birthday, it felt like I always had this feeling that I had to just really distance from everyone and just focus on myself and get my priorities set in stone. And I feel like that has a lot to do with my 27th birthday and with my not solar return, but my Saturn return coming up in the next, I think it's 2 years. And so if you don't know what a Saturn return is, it's basically when the planet Saturn moves back into exactly where it was when you were born, when you first came into this world, into this realm. And with Saturn, it's like it's basically where it's a time in your life where you really get things set for yourself moving forward. And it's either like a good thing or a bad thing. If you're on the wrong side of it, then it's going to really mess you up. But if you're on the right side of it, then it's going to help you propel yourself even further on your journey in the right direction, on your sole purpose. So that's what I've been doing recently, kind of preparing for that. But just like the number 27 in general for me, like as in 27 birthdays, I feel like it's been just observing like NBA players specifically and other athletes. It seems like when they hit 27, like that's them reaching their prime. Like that's when they have like the best numbers and everything, like the best seasons of their careers, usually, like more often. And it seems like 27 is usually that year for a lot of players. And for myself, like I remember I was talking about this with a friend, like it feels like 27 is going to be a really big year for us. And that's what I've been feeling. So leading up to my birthday, like the entire month leading up to it, I've been just focusing on getting myself right, getting my priorities set in stone so that I don't have to wonder about what to do. I don't have to search for anything to do. Like I know exactly what I'm here to do. I know exactly what I'm doing. Like I already know my sole purpose, but it's a matter of getting it down to a level of knowing it like inside and out, like knowing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, at least in the foreseeable future, and getting it down so that I don't have to wonder about anything. It's already set in stone. Like it's already written down on paper and pen. Like there's no wondering about it. There's no guessing about it. It's all just right there and solidified. So all I have to do this year is just execute. And speaking of this year, this is like the real new year around this time. And I feel like that's part of the reason why I came into this realm on March 16th, because it's right before the new year, aka as in the spring equinox. So if you think about it, like if you're celebrating New Year on January 1st, like that's in the middle of winter. Why? Like there's nothing new about the middle of winter. Like there's no fresh fruits growing, there's no new vegetation growing, at least like in most parts of the world. Like if you're in like somewhere in the tropical region, or like like I'm here in California, well yeah, there's plants and stuff growing year round. But I'm talking about the overall cycle of Earth, and also astrologically, because the beginning of spring marks the beginning of Aries season. And Aries is the first sign on the zodiac wheel, and Pisces is the last. And so, being that I was born like almost at the very end of Pisces season, I was born like within the last like 5 or 6 days of Pisces season. I feel like that's significant for me because I've always been about transition. I've always been about taking something, seeing it for what it is, and then saying, okay, so how can we make this better? And then coming up with all kinds of ideas, just almost naturally to improve upon it, to make it better, to evolve it, to transcend it. And that's how I live my entire life. That's like my entire mindset, living this life of this is what it is. So I love it for what it is, but how can we make it better? because that's what life is all about to me: evolution, progression, transcendence. And moving forward, like getting back to my birthday, like what I actually did on my birthday was just that. I was able to see, like basketball wise and athletically, I was able to see how much progress I really made in 1 year. Because at this time last year, I was lost. Like, as in, figuring out what to do with my knee, because I was battling knee cartilage damage, if you didn't know. But just figuring out what the heck to do with my knee, because some doctors, they recommend surgery. Other doctors say, you don't have to do anything, just it'll heal on its own. And other doctors say it'll never heal, so you just have to live with it. And hearing all those like mixed answers and stuff, I'm like, nah, man. Like I know I'm in this human body, and this human body is divine. It's sacred. It's created by, it's created by the Anunnaki, but it's very, very, very high technology. And so I know that miracles can happen, and like the type of miracles that I'm talking about is like healing. Like that doesn't even have to be considered a miracle, because the body is that special, is that amazing, to where it can heal every single part of it. I've even heard cases of people like regrowing limbs and stuff, but only if they have the right, like the right physical, what am I trying to say? Not the right nutrients, but basically everything physically that they need for the body to heal itself. But also spiritually and mentally, they have the right mindset going into it. They have the right people around them praying for them, actually giving them healing energy. And they're believing that, they're knowing that it's happening, that it's helping them. And so it heals, it regrows that tissue, whatever it is. And so that's pretty much what I've been trying to do with my knee. And it's been a very long process. So like going back to March 16th of 2020 and 2021. I forget, we're in 2022 right now, technically. But I didn't know what I was gonna be doing with my knee, with my healing journey. And I was totally lost. I was trying to do like my regular workouts that I'd be doing, but my knee would still be hurting and everything. And it wasn't until I actually posted about it on social media, like it was my birthday and I went to Sports Academy. This was when my former girlfriend, she got me into Sports Academy. Like she paid for me to rent out a court and everything. And I was extremely grateful for that. And I'm still extremely grateful for that, because she like at the time she didn't know it, but she set off a new tradition for myself for my birthday. And so if you're watching this, I love you, and I'm always thinking about you, and I'm grateful for you. But she set off a new tradition for myself. And last year when I went to Sports Academy, I was in such bad shape. Like I felt good that day on my birthday. I felt way better than I thought I would, but I was nowhere near like any part of the highest level that I could be at. I wasn't even like 50% of myself. I was like a shell of myself pretty much. I was able to shoot jumpers and like do a few advanced moves and stuff, but I wasn't able to jump really. I wasn't able to really explode off my left leg. I wasn't able to make hard cuts or anything like that. I was basically just taking it easy. But after a full year of working out, getting back to what I was talking about when I posted on social media about my birthday, and then also what I was going through with my knee, the knee cartilage damage. Two people recommended I try out the ATG course, so the Knees Over Toes Guide course. And that has been a life changer for me. That's not even a life changer, but it's been a life saver for me, because it's helped me build up all the muscles in my lower body, plus specific exercises that actually stimulate like regeneration of tissue. So like cartilage, they said it's not supposed to grow back and stuff. I don't believe that. I just honestly flat out don't believe that. And what I believe is that any part of the body is healable. Any part of the body can regrow. Any part of the body can regenerate. That's what I personally believe. And so no matter how long it takes or how short it takes, I'm sticking with that, because I know that the body follows the mind. And so being that I believe it, like I've been seeing progress with it, doing the workouts and everything. The pain has gone down so much. Like I still experience some pain, but a lot of the times I'm pain free, and that's been something I haven't been able to say since I started this course almost a year ago now. Because I started the course and it was either late April or early May, I forget what it was, of 2021. And so that was like shortly after my birthday last year. And so that's what gave me the direction to really start healing my knee and to actually start building up, not building it, but rebuilding the lower half of my body. And so I've been on that program for nearly a year now, and man, I've had such amazing results from it. I want to give a shout out to the Knees Over Toes guy, because man, like his program, it really got me up out of a low place, and I'm very grateful for that. And now moving into this year, like for example, last year I wasn't able to dunk. I was able to like touch rim, but I really wasn't able to dunk. And then keeping up with this workout program, I started noticing my bounce. And it wasn't just the workout program either. It was me doing my own exercises as well. So I mixed the two together. And I did it very intuitively too. Like I do the ATG workouts, the exercises, but I mix in things that I've learned from, going to proactive sports performance and just other things like jump training that I just think of on my own. So I basically utilize that as the guideline, the ATG course as the guideline. And then I mix in other things intuitively. And that formula for me has been, that's been my formula for the past like half a year now. And yeah, it's been working extremely well for me. And so moving into this year, I'm able to dunk with ease now. I haven't tried any fancy dunks, but I've done off the backboard, but that's about the extent of it. I can do just like one hand, not really a tomahawk yet, but just like if you play like NBA 2K, like I'm just a rim grazer right now. Compared to like being like before the injury, I was like almost at high flyer level. I was able to windmill. I was able to, tomahawk off the backboard, 360, all that stuff. I wasn't like a real high flyer, but I was getting up there. But now I'm like at rim grazer level, so I'm able to do like simple dunks, like, just one hand, maybe reverse. I haven't tried 360 yet, but I'm gonna try that soon. And I'm able to explode like full force with full confidence off my left leg. So like I don't even have to think about it really while I'm working out. Sometimes I'll feel pain here and there, but really most of the time I don't have to think about it because the pain isn't there a lot of the time, or most of the time. So I'm able to do all the moves that I want to be doing, like between the legs cross, hezzy, step back, all the combo move stuff. Like you see in my video, like you're watching it right now, so you're seeing me doing it. And I can't being that I went to Sports Academy this year on my birthday and vividly remembering my workout from last year, man, it's such a night and day difference. And I'm so proud of myself, man. I really am. And also another thing that just shows how far I've come was my birthday was the first day in probably, man, I don't even know how long. It's been probably like 2 or 3, it's probably been like 3.5 years since I've done a strength and conditioning workout and a basketball workout in the same day. And my birthday just recently was the first day that I did that. I did a workout. It was at home. I have my gym set, or not my gym, but my uncle's gym set at home in the garage. And so I did a workout in there. I did the ATG mixed in with my own exercises. And let me tell you, man, my legs were so tired after that. Like, man, I probably shouldn't have done so much because like knowing that I was going to do a basketball workout afterwards. But, I wanted to. I was feeling really good that morning. And I did it. So my legs were pretty tired. So that's why I'm not like in the video, like you see, I'm not really getting up that high, because that's the first time I did a strength workout right before doing a basketball workout. And I used to do that like 3 times a week, 3 to 4. No. I used to do that. Like, there's a time for like a year straight where I was doing strength workouts, like, so getting in the gym, the weight room, strength workouts, and then going to the basketball court, getting a basketball workout in. The next day, I go do a beach workout. You know, a lot of times I ride my bike to the beach, which is about 7 to 10, I forget, somewhere in there, 7 to 10 miles to the beach from my house. Go there, do a beach workout on the sand, and then ride to the gym, which is another like 7 to 10 miles. So in total, it's somewhere between 14 and 20 miles that I'm biking, and then doing a full beach workout, and then riding back to the gym to get a basketball workout in. Those would be Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes Saturdays too, depending on how my body felt. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I would always do strength workout and then basketball. Like, that was my routine every day. And let me, like, that, the shape that I was in, man, like, that's what I'm striving for right now. I'm working to get back to where I was. And I wish I had footage of myself back then doing that. But when I get back to that level, y'all gonna see it, because, you know, it's gonna be on YouTube. But man, like, I know I have a long way to go, because I've been to the mountaintop already and I fell off, but I'm building myself back up in order to get back to the mountaintop. And this is the journey that you're witnessing right now. This is the journey that you're seeing. So of course, like, my main goal, of course, is to still play in the NBA or play somewhere overseas or NBA G League, something like that. But overall, like, honestly, I don't even care if I don't achieve any of that stuff, because for me, the fact that I've been to the mountaintop, and that wasn't even my peak really, but I've been to the mountaintop, I fell off, and I'm building myself back up to get back onto the mountaintop. I know that after I achieve this, like, it's gonna be a major life achievement for me, man. Because this is something, knee cartilage damage, like, it's something that a lot of doctors say that it's something that you can't come back from, that you just have to live with. Or that you get surgery, you still won't be your full self though. Like, I didn't accept that. And this is something major that I'll be overcoming, that I'm in the process of overcoming. And I remember I was watching, like, this is something that Brother Yosef says somewhat often. He says, what did he say? Like, I'm trying to remember it specifically, like, word for word. So he says, it's not about what you achieve, it's about what you overcome. You know, in life, it's not about what you achieve. Like, you can achieve financial wealth, you know, success, all that, like, physical stuff, and you still won't be happy. Like, I mean, you still can be happy, but a lot of times, like, there's a lot of millionaires and multimillionaires out there who achieve so much stuff in life, but they're still not happy. They're still depressed inside. They're still dealing with a lot of stuff. But that's, like, I remember he just posted a video, like, not too long ago, and he said that again. He said, like, it's not about what you achieve, it's about what you overcome. Because what you overcome within yourself, man, those battles are the real battles. Like, when I overcame depression, yeah, that's something to be proud of. And, like, shout out to anyone else who's going through it right now or overcoming it right now. Like, you're not alone in this. And just, like, side note, don't feel like, you can reach out to me, because I've been through it. So you can reach out to me if you want advice or something like that. I'm here for you. But it's not about what you achieve, it's what you overcome. Because those things that you overcome, those are the real victories in life. Those are the real things that help you, that really make you you. Because I can make a whole nother video on that, but that's, like, going back to, like, my journey, like, this knee injury is going to be something that I fully overcome and get back to my mountaintop, and then keep transcending, keep evolving from there. Like, oh my gosh. That's the thing, like, that's the sole thing that keeps me going. That's one of the things that keeps me going, but that's, like, really ingrained in my soul. And because I have bigger things that I have planned with basketball that goes beyond just my career. It goes into, I'll just say, other people's careers. But for now, I'll just keep it at that, because that's only on my Patreon for right now. But man, yeah, like, So like just a recap of this video. It's the new year, and my birthday is right before the new year. And I know I set it up that way for a reason. And when I first came into this realm. And this year 27 for me in this incarnation. And just in my soul, I feel like this is the year to really have everything set and in place and in stone and solidified, so that all I have to do is focus on executing. And when I do that, that's when all the things that I've been praying for, all the things that I've been visualizing, trying to manifest and everything, like that's when this year is when everything will start to come to fruition. This is when I'll start seeing the fruits of my labor for real. And I'm very excited for that, man. I'm very happy for myself because I'm proud that I didn't give up on myself. And so this year moving forward, my birthday, I'm treating it as a new year, but this actual new year as in the beginning of spring, because spring is the beginning of, the new cycle. Everything starts to bloom again. All the fruits and vegetables start growing like how they're supposed to be and everything. So this is the real new year. The fiscal new year, January 1st, that's cool. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of powerful energy in that too. But this is the real, this is Earth's new year, the beginning of the new cycle. And so I'm flowing along with Earth. I'm flowing along with the astrological events that are taking place. And so I'm flowing with that because that has the real say so. That has the real implications. That has the real what's the word? Influence, the real influence over all of us. So you don't have to go too deep into astrology. I'm not going to do that in this video, but just know the planets and really all the stars, they have a unique impact on us. Each of them do. And I'm flowing with the natural flow of the energies of every day, every week, every month, every zodiac sign, every season. So I'm doing that, and this is why this is just another reason why I feel 27 is going to be a big year for me, because I'm at the age where I'm not a young adult anymore. I'm considered an adult. I have more responsibilities for myself. I don't have children or anything, but me being at this age means that I can pull my own weight. And I have family and other loved ones that I'm not responsible for, but I'm looking out for. That I know that if I don't do anything with my life, they're going to suffer for it. But if I do things with my life, if I really achieve the success that I'm working to achieve, then that success is going to help them be successful as they continue to grow, as they continue to fight their internal battles, as they continue to grow financially, as they, all that stuff. So I know that it's not solely dependent on me, but I play a huge part in all of my loved ones' success. And being that I'm 27 now, it's time for things to start hitting. It's time for things to start coming to fruition. It's time for things to really start blooming and blossoming for me. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And that's why I had to take a hiatus from YouTube. But that's what I've been doing all this time, is getting myself straight, getting my priorities set, and so that I'm able to hit the ground running. I'm already on the ground, but everything's already solidified. So I already have my directions. I already know which direction to go in. I already have my spirit guides guiding. I'm working with specific gods and goddesses, and my spiritual parents, all that stuff. So I'm moving forward on my path. I'm moving forward on my purpose, and ain't nothing gonna stop me because I'm doing it, and I have a full force of gods, angels, spirit guides, spiritual parents, all that stuff working with me. We're working together. This is a two-way street. They help me, I help them, but we're all working for the Creator. We're all working for, if you want to call it, God. And so I'll just leave it off on that. And last thing I'll say is self-mastery. Becoming the best version of yourself. If you're becoming the best version of yourself, then you're becoming a better servant for the Creator or God or the universe, whatever you want to call it. But you're becoming a better servant, a better worker, a better you, so that you can flow better in the natural harmony, the natural flow of everything, of this entire universe. And so, yeah, that's what I'll leave it off on. Just meditate on that. And yeah, I'm gonna say peace. I'll see y'all next video. I'm gonna try to have 2 videos up per week, but you know, we flowing over here. So I'm gonna trust my intuition with it. I'm gonna trust my spirit with it. But yeah, I love y'all. Peace. And yeah, I'm out.